A killer whale is so sick, authorities are considering capturing it to try to save its life. KIRO 7 morning anchor John Nicely has new details on the drastic measures to save the southern resident orca.
Been watching J50's condition declining over recent weeks to the point where, she's emaciated.
Despite giving her antibiotics, as seen in this video last week, the health of southern resident orca J50 has reached critical status. Veterinarian Joe Gatos was the last to see her up close this last Friday.
It was striking to me how thin she was. She was thin when I saw her 2 weeks before, and I was surprised at how thin she had really become, the thinnest killer whale that I've ever seen. But at that same time, she was still keeping up with her brother. Her mother was in the area.
The experts with NOAA and Canadian Fisheries are working together, and today by phone updated the plan to pull J50 from the wild, stressing that will only happen if she's clearly separated from her family.
We don't intend to intervene while she's with her family. If we are presented with a situation where a rescue is the only viable alternative, we will rescue her with the intent of providing her short-term medical care to be able to release her to the wild.
KIRO 7 was there in 2002 for Springer, the last killer whale successfully pulled from the wild and released. She is now thriving. If J50 is rescued in a similar manner, she'd be taken to the Manchester Research Station in Port Orchard. The plan is to put an endoscope tube down J50's throat to view her stomach and do blood work. There's no timeline for the rescue, and researchers emphasize their goal is for what happened with Springer, a healthy whale back in the wild.
Remaining in captivity permanently does not meet our objective and is an outcome that we very much intend to avoid.
KIRO 7 will follow the progress and let you know what happens. John Nicely, KIRO 7 News.